were also the most far-ranging of people. In fact, the term Viking in Old Norse means to go on expedition. From the late 700s until the 11th century, Viking explored journey from their natives in Norway, Denmark, and Sweden to many distant lands. They traveled as far as Newfoundland in present-day Canada and as far east as Baghdad. Those from Norway sailed west to the British Isles and eventually across the Atlantic Ocean. During their first expedition in 793, a force of Viking warriors sacked the famed abbey at Lindisfarne on England's northern east coast. In the 800s, a group of raiders went on to occupy the Shetland Islands, north of the British Isles and west of Norway, and the Orkney Island of northern Scotland. By 870, the Vikings were settling Iceland. In 1980, an Icelandic found in a man named Eric the Red Erickson guilty of murder and sent him into exile. Eric the Red responded by sailing to a large island to the west, which he called Greenland. An Icelandic saga mentioned that people would be attracted to go to the Greenland if it had a favorable name. Around 998, the Eric the Red son left the Lucky Ericsson as a small Viking fleet sailed west to the North America. There they established the first European settlement in the New World called Finland. Vikings from Denmark mainland ravaged large swaths of England and from France. Viking from Denmark meanwhile ravaged large swaths of France. In 866, a Viking great army landed in England, occupying much of the country north and east. They forced the English king to acknowledge their control of much of England under the so-called Town Law. To the west, they conquered coastal portion of Ireland and in 841 founded Dublin, today a major Irish city, but originally a Viking fort. The Vikings remained a major power in Ireland until the early 11th century. To the south, the Vikings conquered France, moving swiftly upriver in longboats powered by oar and sail. From 845 to 886, they shot up the Seine to the attack Paris regime. To stop the raids, French King Charles III the Simple in 911 offered the Viking chief Rollo territories in northwest France, called Normandy after the Norman of the Northmen. They set up a powerful kingdom, and in 1066, under William, Duke of Normandy, defeated King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in England. What the thought? In 844, the Vikings had raided Portugal and Spain, then largely controlled by Arab Moors. Moors. Yeah, let's continue. A fleet of 100 Vikings sailed up to the Guadalquivir River to occupy Seville. However, the Moors dealt them a rare defeat. The Moors catapulted flaming projectiles onto the Viking vessel, forcing a retreat. Still other Vikings sailed much farther to raid Morocco. Then they to Eastern Mediterranean and beyond. Many of these Vikings enlisted with the military forces of the Byzantine Empire, the Greek successor to the Roman Empire. Vikings made up of the Byzantine Emperor elite Varangian Guard. On the island of Crete, Varangians battled Arab forces in Syria in 955 and even fought in Jerusalem. So many men left Scandinavia for the Byzantine Empire that to stem the outflow, Sweden passed a law denying inherited property to anyone serving under the Byzantine. The Vikings of Sweden, meanwhile, were moving out of Scandinavia to the east and south. They journeyed through the Baltic Sea, then built inland trading posts in Germany and Poland. In time, they struck out across Central Eastern Europe down the Vistula River in Poland and the Dnieper, Volga, and Don River in Russia. Their vessel of choice was the Nar, a cargo ship with a deep trough and wide hull. Viking merchants on horseback penetrated far into the Asian heartland, trading with towns on the Caspian and Black Seas. The most significant settlements were in Russia and Ukraine. In 862, Vikings settled in the town of the Novgorod in northwestern Russia. It became the capital of a country called Rus, after the Finnish name for the Swedes. Rus came from the word Rutosi, meaning robbers. Rus formed the foundation of Russia, as the Russian and Viking leaders of Rus intermarried, converted to Christianity, and steadily expanded their territory. And after lucrative trade relations were established with the Byzantine and with the Muslim lands, the Rus moved their capital southward to Kiev, later to the capital of Ukraine. Another important market town was Burger on the Volga River. There, merchants peddled honey, wax, amber, and steelwood swords. The Viking most common commodity may have been skin. They dealt in horse, beaver, rabbit, mink, ermine, and sable skin. They also traded hazelnuts, fish, cattle, and falcon. Another commodity was slaves, many of them slaves from Eastern Europe. The merchants eagerly exchanged their coats for Arab silver coin. In Sweden, archaeologists have excavated about 100,000 such coins minted in distant cities of Askera and Tashkent. Like their Danish and Norwegian relatives, the Swedish Vikings traveled to the most exotic realms. They took part in the Silk Road trade with the Indian and China. Archaeological evidence shows that Viking traders even traveled by camel caravan to the Bagpat. Given the wide ranging travel of the Viking, it is fitting the Anglo-Saxons gave them their nickname Vergenga, far going. Okay, I think that I will ask you a question. When did Viking warriors raid on on the coast of England? When was the raid convicted a crime? When did Viking establish a fort in Ireland? When was a Viking chief granted land by King France? When did Viking warrior defeat an English king? And that is my discussion today. Thank you for listening my reading passage. I hope that you could learn more about English. Thank you for watching and listening. Wait for my next video. I hope that you like it. Thank you. God bless you. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you all. Please watch also my other videos. Thank you. God bless you.